Hi everybody, welcome back to Tara's Take. So today's Math Monday, and we're going to do these wonky uh, little envelopes and these also straight cut envelopes. I just did these as a couple of samples really quick. I got this idea from Natasha. She did a video. I have it up right now. It's called DIY Envelopes, No Measuring, No Tools, made from like 2 years ago. I will link it in the description box below. We all love our Natasha. She is awesome. But I wanted to do these for our mass make because they're quick, they're easy, and they're cute when they're done. This isn't decorated yet. All I did was use the papers that were from the actual cut down, and I made, like she showed, I made like little closures with them. You can actually sew through these. You could put some lace on them. I did do lace on this one. You can do all kinds of stuff, whatever you guys choose to do. These are super easy. We can use book page. I've got some colored paper. I've got my kit here. I thought I'd make a couple out of this paper. Possibly my pink also. You can do book page. You can use any size you want. Let's see. We could do one. Let me look here real quick. I'm opening up my thing with my book pages in here. You could do, let's see, what do I have here? You can do like, big book page. You could use small book page. You can use really old, really new. You could use magazine pages. That would be really cute. I was just looking at these to see if there was any that I thought would make a good one. If I did this up, this would be the inside. Nah, never mind. I'm not going to use these. I would probably have to go through my books and find the right ones. But you get the idea. They're very versatile. You can do you can use any type of paper, okay? So I'll go ahead and just use an avocado dyed paper here. You can do them up and down. You can do them sideways. I think I'll do this one sideways. So you're going to just fold. All you're going to need is you're going to need some glue. You're going to need a pencil. If you want to mark them, you're going to need a bone folder or a pair of scissor handles and your scissors, some distress inks, and some things to decorate with. So let's get started on these. So happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. All you're going to do is fold these over about equal on each side. There is no measuring with these, so that, of course, it was right up my alley. Now, I had remembered, I had to go searching for the video, and praise God, it popped up, because the last time I tried to find it, I couldn't find it for whatever reason. But I made these. These were one of the very, very, very first things I ever made with Natasha. You're just going to fold it up from the bottom, and don't worry about too much perfection because there's going to be, it might be a little bit off. So, okay. So now you have your 4 folds, okay? And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, and on the corners, I'm going to make a little tiny dot, okay? And that's just going to show me, give me where I want to cut to, okay? You don't have to do this if you've got a good eye for it, but personally, I need the extra help. So we're going to start at the bottom, and we're just going to bring this around, okay, and round it down to that dot, okay? Now, the sides are the important part. You're going to want to make sure that your sides are as intact as possible for your envelope. So you don't want to take too much off on the sides of your envelope. So you want to be careful in the way that you cut this part, okay? Just going to bring it to that dot. Now, the top part, this is the fun part. You can get to go a little bit wonky. You could take it up at an angle, okay, and then you can bring it down wider. So I'm going to take it like that. So I'm just going to do one side. You can make it wavery. So see, it's wonky, but it'll look cute when it's done. And then again, doing your sides, you want to take as little as possible off. Okay. And then bring it up on your bottom, and try to make it relatively even. Doesn't have to be perfect, but okay. Now I'm going to keep these, and I'll show you in a minute. So when you fold this up, okay, there you go. So now you have that little wonky side. And what I'm going to do is what I did with the others, and I kind of liked it. I'm just going to cut these pieces down. Okay. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to do 2 types. She did about, I stopped watching after a while and was practicing with these. So I think she did about 6 different types. There's been almost 300,000 views on that video. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, because it's a couple years old and it's Natasha, you know, so people love her. But I think many of you may have seen her do this. So it's probably not something brand new to you. She did different types of like toppers on it, but I kind of liked the one that she did that just overlapped her papers and kind of made a little zigzag type fold. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I just liked how that looked and it was easy. Now she took hers to the sewing machine and did like a little line down the middle. My sewing machine is in such an awkward place, as you guys know, I've told you before, so I'm probably not going to do that, but you could. Okay, so there you have like just a little stacked thing, and then you can just take something cute and you could do anything you want. Let's do I have these little bows. Let's do a bow. Let's see here. Not that color. How about this color? Maybe. It's a little more burgundy. I think I'll use a green. To go with yeah, I'm going to do that one. Or no, wait. I'm going to do this one. It's green, but it's just a one without polka dots. I like that better. There we go. So I'm just going to darken these edges a little bit. And you can, I did darken them on the other one I was working on, but I'm in a hurry to show you how to do these. So that's why I'm not doing it the same way. Okay. All right. And then you could go around these edges and just kind of hit them and just stress them. And also before I do the gluing of the envelope, I am going to do a little bit. Also, I'm jumping around in my head. I was going to say I'll do the distressing before I glue. And then also on here, you could do like a piece of lace under there. We'll do probably a diamante. You could do a little butterfly on the corner. You could do anything you want. You could put jewels. You could totally embellish it big time, you know. Like I said, you could sew it. You can put it on the corner. You could put it over here. It's just to decorate the back part of your envelope. Okay, I'm going to darken this just a little bit more. This first one is just to give you an idea, and then I'll kind of slow down a little bit. I did not do my distressing on the other ones first, and I kind of regretted that, so now I'm trying to make sure I do it. Because once you glue this down, you can't really get to the edges here. And I'm going to just round this out just a little bit so it kind of lines up with the other side. Now you don't need much on this edge because these are going to, of course, be glued down. So on your inside flaps, or your side flaps, you just need that little top edge. Okay? So these are wonky envelopes. There's nothing perfect about them. They are just fun and cute. There we go. I'm going to do the inside real quick. And now what I'm going to do is mark this about right where you see that it meets this corner. And over here on this side, I'm going to put it right where it meets on this corner. So now I have this little line here and here. So I know about where to bring my glue. Okay. Okay, and I am going to do a little bit of glue on the inside of here, below where it's going to meet that point, but I just want to, because those little flaps are, oops, look at how I did. I shouldn't have done that. Oops, I messed it up because of the paper being thin. Anyway, just be careful. Don't do what I did. I wanted to get it on the inside, and then I got crazy with it. But you know me, I'm always going to mess something up. I think I like this one kind of off to the side. Once this is inside of a book or inside of a journal, you know, you're not going to need it to close. Now on this one, I actually, oops, oh wow, I did that really bad. Okay, there, okay. Anyway, so I have mine like that. Okay, and then we can put some diamante. We can do like some decorating, of course. I decorated mine all up when I did them the first time. So this is just an idea of what you want. On this one here, where is it? I was going to show you. I did one like this, where I had it off to the side on this side. Where'd I put that other one? Okay. That's weird. Where did I set it? Huh. I'm going to grab a piece of paper. And now I'm kind of freaking out because I can't find the other envelope. Oh, here it is. It fell. Okay. So now we're going to do this one. Now on this one, I glued it down on the bottom so that, like we do with the little tuck, so that it could close like that. So you could also do that. Okay. Now on this one, we're going to do this kind. It's a little bit more, it's less wonky. It's more straightforward, but still no measuring. Okay, so I'm going to go, let's see, do I want to go up and down? Let me pick the right piece of paper here. Yeah, I think this one will be fine. I think I'll do it like that. And let's see. Yeah, okay. So on this one, I'm going to do, again, you're going to fold on the sides as even as you can. Okay, so I did it at about 1 inch on that side, so I'll do it the same on this side. Okay. Fold that up. And this one, like I said, is going to be more of a, I'm off a little bit on my fold here. I'm just going to bring this slightly in so that it doesn't hang over that edge. Okay, there we go. And then down. The paper's a little bit thicker. I'm going to be doing a, by the way, I'm going to be doing a flip through of, not a flip through, but a launching of my latest kit. I bought the paper and it came last night, praise God, so I can print it out now. All right, so we have the 4 corners, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. And again, I'm going to mark just so I see my spot to go to so I don't go over it. Okay. Right. And now these are easier in the fact that there's no guesswork. You're gonna cut these corners out. Unless you're cutting off that line, you want to cut it just probably just inside the fold there so it doesn't leave you a piece hanging over. I'm shaky. Okay. Okay, snip that off. Save your pieces if you want to use them to build a little bit of a fun closure, or not closure necessarily, but little decoration for the flap. I kind of liked that idea. I think I could jazz it up a little bit more than I did, but I liked it. Okay. Just going to do the same thing on all 4 sides. Okay. All right, now I want to make these kind of curve right here. Just getting these to press down a little bit better. There. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little dot right here at that corner and right here at this corner. Okay, and you could even draw a really light line if you wanted to. But what I'm going to do is just go from that little tiny dot up to the corner right there on both sides. Okay. There. Now, when you close it, see? Now it goes down and meets. You could round these corners if you wanted to. Let's go ahead. I'll do that. What did I? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go with this. I think this side's a little. Maybe not. It's funny. I actually found on Amazon, I found I'm going to do the tops too. I found what do you call it? The little cutter I lost that I cannot find for the life of me. Okay, well, I found a pack of 3 different ones. So I am going to, I ordered it. They were only $13.99. I need to stick them over in my thing so you guys can see them. So again, I'm going to mark. Let's see. I don't want to go past there, and I don't want to go past there. But on this one, I am going to go like a little bit over because of the fact that there's some space here to cover, okay? I hope I did that right. Did I do that right? I hope so. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. There you go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I heard somebody say today. I was laughing. Okay, so on this part, what I did earlier was let's see, did I need to cut? Yeah, wait. Yeah, I cut the 2 smaller ones into squares, and then I cut the long ones into rectangles, and then I am going to go ahead and quickly just go around them so that they have a little something something on the edge there. Sorry for the squeak. Actually, you know what I think? Oh, that's right. I did one side with the brown, like coffee dyed side, and then I did the other side, and I liked that. So it gave you more of a, you know, everything wasn't the same. So we'll just go back and forth over all of them. So I hope you guys like these. It's Friday, and I am Oh, I just remembered I need to call today, make sure I make an appointment for the ride program because I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. And you have to call at least 3 days in advance. So I better get on the phone as soon as I'm done. I meant to call yesterday and I forgot because I'm just not used to having to do that. Yeah, so. All right. So anyway, here we go. We're just gonna make this real quick. Oh, I should have, you know what? Yeah, I should have done that side. That's right. Shoot. Being dingy. Because the way I was doing it, you stack the larger ones first, like this, and then the smaller ones, okay? So, yeah. Otherwise, you won't be able to see the smaller ones because they're too little. Okay. Like so, and then, duh, I did that wrong on both of them, so I gotta redo. Sorry. So yeah, gotta make an appointment today for a ride to my doctor's office. But they're gonna check my knee and give me a referral to get my left knee done. Yay! I'm happy. It is helping. My right knee feels a lot better. Told Cordy the pain's down like by about 85% from where it was. That's pretty awesome. And remember he had bought me that, what do you call it? Collagen at Christmas time. Well, I've been taking that all this time. And then also I just started on, there we go. So we have that little stack there and it's going to go, you know, somewhere here. But now I'm going to put something cute on it. Anyway, I ordered, what do you call it? Ancient, the one that's by Dr. Jordan Rubin. Or Rubin Jordan. Jordan Rubin? Yeah, Jordan Rubin. You see him on TBN a lot of times, him and Dr. Can't think of the other doctor's name, but anyway, so I ordered some of that. So we'll see if it works better than the other brand. It has more in it. So I'm hoping, I was just looking to see which butterfly would look nice. I'm hoping that it does work better. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll put, let's see. All I'm using is like fussy cuts, little signs, little tags, little things that just look cute on there. Like something like that, you know. I'm not doing anything too fancy schmancy. That one's a little big. I have no idea if this will look cute or not, but I was just thinking it might. Could cut it down a little bit. So it's not dominating the whole piece, so you can still see the papers. Yeah, if we put it like that, why not? Okay. And maybe put a little butterfly here in the corner. Tiny butterfly. Okay. And I glued this down before I distressed it, of course, because you guys didn't remind me. No, I'm kidding. Not your fault. Not your fault. I'm a ding-dong. No, I'm all by myself. I have no one to blame but myself. But you were probably thinking it as I was doing it, gluing it down. Don't glue it, Tara. Don't do it. This one's not quite so bad. Because this is all so even, it almost doesn't show where I couldn't do it. That little tiny area right through here. That's the only part. So. Okay. I love these papers, the blue set. Oh, The blue set is number 2. The purple is number 3, which is coming up. I'm working on a turquoise set. It's really hard to find samples of images of the turquoise flowers that I want to use to create in the different programs I use. So it's taking me a little longer. I'm having to really work at putting them together so they look right. Okay, so there we go. This little guy can go right there. Or we could use it, like I said before, you can also glue it down as a closure where you can tuck, So, which do we want to do? Do we want to do that and have it tuck in? I think I want to put a diamante on this one. And maybe some gold tempera paint around the edges. You know how I love my paint. Let's see. I have blue, but I don't think it's the right color. Would it look okay? It's a little bit. Let's try it. I never use this, so let's go for it. Oops. T. Okay. Yeah, I never ever use the blue much. Actually, ever. Yeah. I think maybe I've used it once, eons ago on something, but I have them cut in there just in case I wanted them, Okay. My favorite is the pink, the gold, and the black. Those are my... This is kind of hard to get these strings off of here. Okay. I'm going to grab my small scissors and do it with these. These might make it a little bit easier to get up close. The problem is these are from the dollar store. You can, if you cut these the wrong way, you can cut them right in half. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but I have. And yeah, I don't want to do that again. I'm going to put a little dot right there. Okay. Oh yeah, he looks cute there. Look at that. The blue. Doesn't look bad at all. All right. Now, we could either put it up here, we could have it hanging off, or I can do it, like I said, as more like a closure, which I kind of think I'm going to this time. Yeah, I think I will. And it only has to just hold. It doesn't have to be on there, like really. And because the envelope itself, the body of the envelope is big. Yeah. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm holding it up next to me so you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to bring this over like this so I can see about where I'm putting it. Ooh, we want to put it straight, T. Put it straight. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Oh my goodness, Tara. You're funny. You goofball. I am. It's true. I don't mean to be, but I am. I'm just going to go for it and hope I don't put it up too high. Yeah, it's good. There. So it just tucks right in there. So we have that little... And like I said, she did sewing through hers and everything, and it was really super cute. So I just don't have the luxury of pulling my sewing machine out and having it like right there for me, which is unfortunate. Eventually, when I get a new place, we will have a room and we will be able to just move over to the sewing machine and do some sewing and then come back, hopefully. What time is it? So let's do a couple more. I'm not going to do a ton of decorating on them. I might decorate one of them. I do like this little guy. I think he's cute. Okay. Let's do one with book page, with music paper. I think this paper is thick enough. Let me see here. I go that way. Either way, I think it's going to end up okay. So we'll definitely want to do it with it this way. I'm doing this pretty thin, these flaps, because I'm going to try to keep that name of the song there fully, so you don't have to try and guess what it is. We'll see how this works. I usually use music paper that just has notes on it. Okay, that's cut. That's totally cruddy folding there, Tara. We're going to bring that in. There we go. That should be better. A little better. Goodness. All right. This way. I found $1 million baby. That's an oldie but a goodie. Words by Billy Rose and Mort Dixon, music by Harry Warren. I have no idea who those people are. I will probably fold this one again and double up on the flap. It's really folded unevenly. We'll see how this works for me. I may end up doing this as a wonky. Yeah, I might, because this one's a little bit off, so I'm going to mark my corners. Yeah, I think I'll cut this one with a wonky top. Did I get that on the right spot? Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and... Oops. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Man, I went all the way down here. I saw that line and thought that was my line. That was not my line, so thank goodness I caught myself. Sheesh. What do I always tell you? Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. I have a tendency to screw things up on myself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make this one like that. And then I'm going to bring this and I'm going to kind of, I think I'll kind of weave it a little bit. Okay. Again, careful on the sides. Hopefully I did this right. And the bottom. All right. Let us see how I did. Oh, no, look at that. The cut was really bad. Okay, this one would have been really cute, except for this body was way too wide, and I did this way too narrow because I didn't fold over these sides far enough. So yeah, that would have made it better. So there's thing to take into account. Make sure your sides are folded over enough that when you cut your your edge on the bottom part, it doesn't go over too far. So let's try another piece. Let's do that again. And let's go ahead and we're gonna, you know what, I'm gonna trim because I see this edge is torn. This is coffee dyed paper. And there we go. All right, now bring this over enough that we actually have a flap. Okay. All right, I think this one will be a little better, I hope. I can hope, right? So let me see here. Just want to make sure I fold it down far enough. But not so that it's super tight on top of there either, so. All right, let's see if I can do this one right. There's my corner. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to try my wonky little thing again. So I'm going to come up kind of high on this side and then bring it around and kind of weave it like so. Hopefully this one will work. Okay. I was watching Natasha, and hers looks, you know, so the way she does it is, all, you know, everything just works so good. And I'm like, I do it, but she does all that cutting. There we go. See, isn't that cute? Look at that. So now it's got its little wavy line on it, and see, now it worked. So we'll go here and make sure I don't, this time try to actually make sure I don't go crazy on my glue. But I was thinking she also cuts, you know, and edits and, you know, all the slow stuff out, like all the being careful stuff. She speeds it up, and which is great for her. That works for her. But, you know, for me and for us on here, we don't do it like that. So it's not going to be the exact same. And that's okay, because you guys get to see me make mistakes and flop pretty much. So there we go. I like the way the curve is on this one, a little loop-de-loop. You could also use fun scissors around the edge and give it a little, you know, pretty curl like that. Now I'm thinking how I want to do, I glued it before I did my distressing again, because it's me and we know that's what I do. Yeah, I'll use this one. It's okay. Okay. Like everything else, distressing it definitely makes it look better. And depending on, you know, if you're going to glue it into your journal, with these, a lot of times I will put them inside of larger pockets, or I will put them inside of the inside pocket on the front and back cover, that kind of thing, so that they can pull it out. These kind of things I do tend to put as floaters, but you could glue it down, of course, and just make it like a little tuck pocket, you know, and then you just want to decorate the one side, you know, it's totally up to you. So, what time is it? Okay. So I'm looking at my pieces and I'm thinking that I can do the same little matchy-matchy with these edges. Except this time I know to do them, you know, how to distress them correctly. And then maybe we'll do one of these, maybe we'll take one and decorate it once we get this part done. So I'm thinking, I don't teach on Sunday for Sunday school, so I didn't teach yesterday at church, but I did teach 2 weeks in a row, so it's my week off. And we're still searching on the house thing, but we, you know, because we looked on our lease, and we are going to be on our lease for till August 31st, so we're not gonna, you know, we're not searching as much as we were, because by the time that rolls around, there'll be different houses on the market, you know what I mean? It won't even be the same out there, so we'll be looking at probably really start searching in July, end of June, you know, because right now we don't want to be paying for a new mortgage on top of paying for our rent in this house, because we can't leave here until our lease is up, right? So we already know that the owner would definitely charge us for, you know, the remainder of the lease. So no question about that. But yeah, have you guys noticed that today there hasn't been any car engines or dogs barking yet? It just hit me as I'm sitting here that I haven't heard any of that yet, which is nice. I think I'll use this side for this one. Okay, and then this side. This was a paper that belonged to my late husband. He used to write a lot, and he would type up things on this really pretty paper, or he would write letters to incarcerated folks, and he would use this pretty paper to do that. And when he passed away, I still have a whole bunch of his ministry type stuff, and so I used these packets of paper. They'd been sitting just, you know, kind of not being used, and yeah, so I took them and turned them into junk journaling supplies, which he would have been fine with that, because at least it was being used, you know. I did not do that with, like, he has a bunch, I have a bunch of tracts and bookmarks and things that he utilized to give out. I still have all those. Just trying to make sure this is kitty cornered and kind of loop-de-loop over each other. And then I'm gonna, I think maybe on this one I'll use a little flower or something. I have some flowers. Let me see. Let me find a yellow looking flower, or something, you know, that's a little bit fits with the, I don't know if I want to use a bigger one. I do believe I have some small ones too here, if I can find them. I thought I did. A lot of the flowers I have aren't the kind that I really like, And so I need to probably just go through them and get rid of a few of them, because technically, you know what I mean? They're not really my thing on some of them. There we go. I thought I had, here they are. I was going to say, I thought I had a bag with these tiny ones. Let me see. This orange one would look pretty on here, I think. And I'll just take this little guy off. I always take these out usually. I agree with Tina. I'm not real crazy about these centers they put in here. And then what I usually do is get like a flat back that'll match the flower. And I have orange ones, yeah. So that might look kind of cute on there. Yep. Or should I use a yellow one? I have yellow too. Let's see. It would stand out more, the yellow would. I don't know. Which one do you guys like? I kind of like that orange. I think it's pretty. I don't usually go for orange, but I'm going to use hot glue here on the back. Just a touch. Okay. All right. And we'll put a little dot in the center. There. That's cute. I think it's cute. I hope you think it's cute. Let me put these away because otherwise I'll drop them, and that would be disastrous. Okay. You know what it needs? It needs like a phrase or something off to the side. Let's see. Bear one another's burdens. Amen. We're going to put that one. I liked what Natasha was saying in the video. She's like, you know, you can try to be as elaborate as you want, and you can like dig and dig and dig for that perfect thing, or you can grab what looks good and use it and not worry about the perfect thing, because this is going to be as good and it's going to be cute, you know, instead of worrying about everything being just so-so. And I have to agree, I find that if I don't make as big a deal about what I put down, I tend to end up, like I've told you before, I end up liking it more than I would have if I had gotten all persnickety about it and made sure everything was just, you know, so-so. On some items, of course, you know, that's fine. But I'm just saying, when you're doing like a little quick decorating like this, it's just kind of fun to be random, grab things that are nearby, use up your supplies, and have some fun with it, you know? I think it's kind of a more fun way to do this than to worry about what you're doing, what you're putting down. So it's that one. And now we could put, let's see. Let me look here. What do I have? Thinking maybe I'll decorate this one with a pretty girl on here or something. Let me look. Got these. These are fun. They're one person. I was thinking if I had a picture of someone together with different, oh yeah, we could have one of our these little guys on here. In fact, I think I'll use that one. Oops. even run a little bit of lace underneath. Let me see, is this piece enough? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Her dress is even a shade of peach and orange, kind of like that. That's why I grabbed that first. That was the very first one I grabbed. Didn't that come out nice and handy? We're just really going to darken these edges and make them look kind of burnt. Okay, and then we're going to put a piece just right across the rib there of this. Oopsie. Okay. And I have my glue ready. Yesterday I kept having to mess with the other glue, but this glue works so much better for lace and stuff. So much quicker. All right. Okay. And then our little girls, our lovely ladies who are good friends, walking along, consoling one another, being there for one another, bearing one another's burdens. Amen. We talk about that a lot in our devotion time. So there we go, guys. I think this one turned out pretty cute. And I would probably, with this one, I probably would actually glue it in and just let it be like a little pocket, you know, inside. I've got a little tiny snip. I snipped my paper right there. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab a piece of Scotch tape, tiny piece, and I'm going to try. We'll see how successful I am. I'm going to cut this down even more, actually. You know how I am with stuff like this. I tend to be clumsy, so let's see if I can do this. I just want to stick this in to there, right to that edge, and then I'll just, there, and then I'm just going to nip that off like that. There, nobody will ever know except for us that there's a piece of Scotch tape holding that, unless they dig in and tear it or something and end up seeing inside the envelope. But there we go. So perfect, cute, and easy, right? So that's our Mass Monday, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you felt inspired to give these a try, both kinds. They're super easy. Sorry about the total mishap here. Let's see, where's the other ones that we did? I did this one beforehand. Oh no, I did this one with you. So there's the squared off one. Super easy too. Very clean looking. So you see one with just this, you know, being a decorative piece, and then this one, of course, as a closure. This one's a closure. This one's a decorative piece, another decorative piece. Once these are inside your journal, though, they're going to stay down. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a huge deal. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you give them a try. Let me know in the comments what you think. And I will try my hardest to remember. I can't upload it until tomorrow once it transfers over to my... the reason I sometimes forget is because I have to wait a day. Otherwise, trying to upload it off my phone to the internet, to the YouTube, is just, it's a big hassle. I try to wait until it goes into my Google Docs and just kind of syncs itself over there for the next day. And then I upload it that next day. And sometimes that's why I forget to add the link. I will try to remember with this one to add Natasha's link. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great day. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. God bless. Bye-bye.